Clickety-clack, the Angry Lobster is back with another episode of Mystery Castle. We are jumping straight onto the next fortress here. Heading straight into stage 1, we're doing another 10. And looks like we got a new friend to talk to.
Hey, magic hat guy, come over to me. Walk over here so we can talk face to face. I'm getting quite sore throat from shouting like an angry polar bear. Hey, old chief, my name Pingu. You look like a big magic chief. Pingu.
I am Monty the Wizard, master magician and solver of mysteries.
Big ice castle behind me. Up here overnight. Castle blocking way to secret fishing hole. No dinner for me.
I will do what I can to help you, Pingu. Can you give me any advice?
Big magic chief must collect all 5 golden snowflakes and then go to the exit door.
I think I can do that, but what is the big switch on the floor in front of me?
That is the mystery switch. You step on to switch, something will happen.
What will happen?
I don't know. That is the mystery of mystery switch. You try. You'll find out.
Right, I will do that. I will collect these 5 gold snowflakes and get to the exit door.
Big magic chief must be careful. Ice very, very slippery. If you need to talk to Pingu again, walk and face Pingu and start moving lips.
Alright, so we met a new character. His name's Pingu. Looks like he lives in the northern ice kingdom. But yeah, guys, we're here with a new kingdom. Looks like this is an ice one. And this time, instead of collecting diamonds, we're collecting snowflakes to progress. So these levels are going to run through the same thing. We're going to do about 10, ending off with the boss, of course. A little bit of celebration. How'd you guys like the first castle? There are 4 more castles to go. I believe there's 5 castles overall in this level, or this game. Each with a ton of levels. Each more tricky and more fun than the last, with meeting more and more great characters. We're just moving on number 2. So, as I'm sure you guys have played games before, you know all about ice. Ice is quite slippery. Once you start walking on it, it automatically, you just go. I'm not pushing any directional buttons. Once you step on the ice in that direction, you go until you hit something or fall off a ledge. So, the trick with ice, I know there's been ice in a few Pokemon games and such. Ice is a fairly large mechanic, but it's, again, once you know the trick of it, it's just a matter of navigating mazes. So right now, it's not too bad. We don't have any major issues, it's just a matter of figuring out the right pattern through the maze. As I said, with the ice, you push a direction and you just go on the ice, you just slide, there's no stopping. So right now, in order to get there, what I find is easiest to do is to just backtrack by looking at where you need to get and trying to find a path from that direction. So in this case, if we go back down here and go up, see, we can almost make it, but not quite. We have to kind of hit it on the side there. In order to do that, looks like we need to go down a space from where we currently are, and then up one. We can't go up from here because we can't hit down there, but if we go, there we are, up there and then across. Now we've got it. Now it's got to figure out how to get to the exit door, which from here looks like we might be able to just swing there, down and up. Perfect. Again, not hard, just sliding around the ice. Just trying to figure out the correct way to get through the maze is all. Moving on to number 3. Twice the ice. Wonderful. Hey, Pingu's back.
Big magic chief is doing well. Skating on ice like penguin. Ice no problem for you.
Ah, I see wooden boxes, and are those ice blocks?
Big magic chief very observant. Push boxes or blocks into holes to build bridges.
I've had to deal with boxes before. What is in the boxes?
Dunno, not my box. Look, ice blocks similar to box. Both slide when pushed onto ice. Both fill hole. But important, ice block will make an icy floor.
Alright, so that's the key there. Obviously, I died here. I got an achievement for falling in the abyss, which is kind of cool. But, alright, so yeah, ice blocks. They're just like the regular blocks, but as you can see, they make an icy hole in the floor. So you have to be very careful when you push them. If you push an ice block into ice, you'll hit the floor and you'll keep going. Whereas with these wooden crates, if you see, when they're pushed into a hole, you can still stop and navigate on them. However, the ice blocks, as you'll see over in this corner here, you just keep going. So there we had to use the right block in the right hole to get the right amount of traction we needed to get around. And that was that one. Not too bad, but again, as we've seen before, we'll get through 30 some odd levels, get to the boss, and the boss is going to be quite tricky. And these levels can be quite tricky still. Alright, this is a bunch of switches. What do the switches do? Switches turn on obstacles. Alright, so we don't go floating off into the wild. So we go across here, and there we go. Now if we go across and up, because that's really the only directions we can go, we just have to follow the pattern, which isn't too bad. Well, same with this one, except until we get to the door. This one again, just following the pattern. Away and through and up and down and across and up. I think. Yeah, that's correct. So, just like that, hit the switches. Again, follow the patterns. There we go. And as more pop up, it opens up more pathways, but it also blocks off old pathways. But fortunately, we're collecting them as we go along, and we're right up into the end. So these beginning levels, we should be able to fly through pretty quick. But again, we already know it's going to get harder as we go along. Now this one looks like not too bad, just a simple block pushing puzzle, but we have to push the correct blocks into the correct areas in order to create openings and walkways. You can see there. And this one here, you don't want to push straight across because you'll end up with a stump or an icicle cave in front of you. Just push it up or down to get across, and we're through. Again, not too difficult, but like I said before, we're probably going to burn through these ones pretty quick. But as we get later on, they're going to get harder and harder and more difficult. We're already halfway there. Bingo! Ah, I hate cracked floor almost as much as I hate stairs.
Yes, big fat magic chief. Floor is broken but not slippery. Man with blubber like walrus must be extra careful.
You're skating on thin ice, Pingu.
Just try not to break everything and fall into a hole.
Wasn't that fun? This room has keys and doors too.
Big magic chief come from cave? You don't have doors where you come from? It's very easy.
I don't come from a cave. I know how to use keys and doors.
Then no problem for big smart guy like you.
I don't know if everyone in this kingdom was just sarcastic and mean, or if they just haven't been around people very much, so they don't exactly know how to talk to them, but that's 2 for 2 that have called me kind of dumb and kind of fat. That's okay. All of this exercise, we should be good to go. And there you go. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a star key, but there was one door we couldn't open, the moon door. We didn't have a crescent moon key, so that we had to go around the long way for it. And again, moving on to 7. More doors, more fun, more snowflakes. So it seems like the patterns that are changing here with these games, with these levels, is that each castle is its own world with its own sections. So, for example, it's going to have some similar mechanics like the boxes and the keys. They're going to change some mechanics like the boxes. We've seen ice blocks and the floors. And then some are changing entirely. But like we still have to collect the 5 items to open the door, but the items vary depending on which world you're going to. For example, in the Dwarven world, we have to collect gems. In this world now, we have to collect snowflakes. Here's a move on to some of the other ones. Like there was it's like a plant or swamp-based one. Who knows what that story is going to be about? There's like a dark castle, which who knows what we'll have to collect there. But again, looks like each thing is themed, which keeps it fresh. I don't know if you guys noticed, but down there was a key we couldn't get. Again, more doors than keys we had. So just follow that strategy there, and you're all good. Can't waste keys for doors we don't need. And more bombs. Fun. Is that a bomb, Pingu? This is getting dangerous. Indeed.
Bomb is good, especially good for fishing. Bomb is easy. You push bomb into cracked pillar, kaboom! Cracked pillar gone, easy.
I've used bombs before, but never on cracked icy pillar. I shall open up a path right away. So yeah, similar thing, just going with the theme of it being ice. We just have to make sure we have the correct items. So again, cracked pillars. This one's made of ice because we're in an ice domain. The one that we were at earlier was dwarven, so they had stalactites and whatnot as well. And now this part's tricky because we had to place the box there in order to get around. Because as with this, there's only, if we're pushing the bomb around too, there's only one way back around. If we take both in one direction, we can't get around again. So we had to use the box as a platform for ourselves, but also for the bomb to open up the pillar. And we're on to that one, and that one's easy. So, how are you guys enjoying this so far? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to share with your friends, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the watching. This is going to be another great episode of another new castle. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun as well. Alright, we got to find the Crescent Moon door for this key. But there are 2 Crescent Moon doors. Now I'm going to bet on a gamble and go with the Crescent Moon door that will unlock, give us another key. But as you can see there as well, there's a Crescent Moon door, Crescent key that way. But if we go that left direction down the side, we can't come up here because we don't have the plus key. So we have to get the plus key, go through the plus door, go up instead of down the opposite way we're going to go to get the other Crescent door key so we can go through here. And again, this one, it's just about placement. We have the keys for all the doors, and all the stars are behind the doors. It was just a matter of gathering up enough space to make sure that we could get all the stars without trapping ourselves behind a cracked floor on a door that we didn't have a key for. So that's not bad, just a matter of timing. And walking around. Alright, on to the last one. Ooh, there's a lot in this one. There's ice blocks, there's bombs, there's wooden blocks. There's a lot of abyss, and there's floors which are icy, which is going to be tricky to figure this one out. Alright, looks like there's a cracked pillar straight ahead behind us. We have to somehow get a bomb up to that direction, but it doesn't look like there's enough boxes to get all of the space in the abyss filled up so we can walk straight up there. The other issue looks like we're going to be facing is, what does that switch do? Ah, that answers that. So now we have to create a path. We'll have to create a path with ice blocks and regular... Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Hey, Pingu! Where do you keep disappearing off to? I don't see you in every room. That's true. It doesn't say it's in every room.
Taking a nap. Following Big Magic Chief is hard work. You smart guy, you don't always seem to me.
Wow! Whoa! Are those monsters at the top of the room?
Yes, monsters are ice golems. Dangerous, but also very stupid. Ice golem walks until it bumps into something, and then ice golem turns left. You are safe for now. Ice golems are too far away, but do not touch them. You will turn to ice.
Alright, well, true to his word, you will turn to ice. Now we just gotta figure out this puzzle out because we have to get the other ice golems. Or they're similar to the lava golems. We have to get through these ice blocks and such to get through the area we need to go. Up in the top left there, you can see those 2 wooden crates. We couldn't move around there because we can't move them because they're on ice. We can't push them around, but they act as stalactites, so we can get the last couple of stars. There we go, to get that opened up. So there, we had to use regular crate, then 2 ice ones to create a path, because once you push it on the ice, it keeps going. If we put the bomb on the ice, it would have stopped. Wouldn't be able to make it. So now that extra bomb has to go in this corner here to open this up so we can grab these last 3 stars. Just like this, any other route would have fallen straight off into the edge. And there you have it. We are heading up to the end. That's number 10. That'll be it for this new video in this new castle. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.